Welcome back to another Vahrenberg Implement Informational Series video. A long time ago, back before we had weather guessers, the farmers in Missouri used the persimmon seed to predict winter. And what we're going to do today is we're going to open up a persimmon seed that we found here locally and determine what kind of winter weather we're going to have. A spoon means you're going to have a lot of snow. A knife is going to be bitterly cold, icy cold, long winter. And a fork is going to be a mild winter. So what you have to do is you have to open up the fruit and just kind of smush it, and you'll find there's a seed right there. There's another one here. Here's another one. Usually there's 4 seeds in a 4 or 5 seeds, and there's another one and another one, and it's kind of a ooey gooey mess. That stuff actually is edible. You want to eat it after it's frosted. It is very tart. They make cookies, jams, jellies, different things out of it. And we're going to use our blue shop towels we got here from Agco and clean up our seeds, and we're going to figure out what the winter weather forecast is. What is your guess for West Central Missouri is where we're located, so we're going to find out. We'll clean these suckers up and we'll get to work and predict the winter weather here. This has kind of become an annual tradition after we've spoke of what this does and showed in the previous videos, and everybody keeps asking for it. So first thing you got to do is the seed has a slimy protective coating over it. I'll get my Vahrenberg Implement Rhino Ag knife out here. And you slip that coating off, and it's kind of a ooey gooey mess here until you get down to the seed. I mean, this stuff would make some great lubricant. It's slimy and kind of like that Agco high temp grease there. That stuff is slick for your tractor, so stuff don't wear. We're gonna de-slime all 5 of these, and then we're going to show you how to open them. Some of us love to use our Massey Ferguson tractors to push snow, and some of us don't. And this will also help you predict if you need a open station or a cab this year. If it's a knife, that cab would be a nice option to have. So we're actually helping predict which Massey Ferguson tractor that you need to buy next too, with the persimmon seed. You see that little coating right there? You just slide under that. Persimmon seeds are all around the country, but you need to pick them where you're predicting the weather at, because it's going to change based on your climate. If you're in Texas, I bet last year you probably had some snowy cold persimmons down there. We had a long cold winter. We had knives in a lot of our persimmon seeds. So this is how the old timers did it. They looked at the caterpillars, they looked at the persimmon seeds, and that's how they did it. I'm gonna grab one of our agro wipes from Sparax here. This is a division of Agco. They've got these moist towelettes that actually are even they protect against infectious diseases. And since we're working with a knife, you want to have your hands good. And I'll get my glasses on here, and we're going to, what you have to do is kind of get your knife right on the edge. Sometimes a box cutter, and this is where you need to be very, very careful because it's slick and you can cut a finger. And you don't want to damage the inner core of it, because that's what's going to predict our weather. Typically this bigger base end is where the base is going to be. See, you got the knife in there. And this is where we start learning about the weather. What's the guess? Ooh. That looks like a spoon in that one. Sounds like it's time to get some machinery to take care of the winter. Number 2. Ooh, number 2 is a fork. That's a mild winter, so we got a spoon and a fork. And the highest percentage is what you normally, with your winter weather, is winds up. So we got 5 seeds here. Let's see which one we're going to have. That one don't have a whole lot. Let's call it a knife then, because it's kind of got, right here you got a little sliver. So we got one of each. So that means cold, nice, snowy winter. I don't think there's such a thing. And you see how that end is thicker? This end is thinner. You want to work from the thin end down. That one's got a big old spoon in it. So we got 2 spoons, a fork, and a knife. That must mean we're going to have we're going to have snow, because it's going to be and the last one is another knife. So it looks like West Central Missouri, we're going to have lots of snow and lots of cold weather. Just what we wanted. Hope that helped you learn about this ancient technique that they use, that the farmers and ranchers used to use around here to predict the winter weather. Go find you a persimmon seed, give it a try, and learn about your weather forecast. With the prediction of the 2 knives and 2 spoons, that means it's going to be a cold, snowy winter. It would be a great time to put some fuel filters, change the fuel filters on your tractor. We've got them in stock here. There's compacts. This is a very popular filter for your 4700s on up, is a filter kit. Your compacts, be a great time to get you some of these super warm Massey Ferguson gloves if you're working out there in the winter. And don't forget to get your fuel treated with AGCO parts, Total Power Fuel Anti-Gel. And if you're in really cold climates, don't forget your winter thaw. If you forget to get your fuel gelled and it gels up, this stuff will help dethaw it to get you back working. Remember, AGCO parts have got the parts to take care of your winter needs and keep your Massey Ferguson running all year long. It's a great time to do your maintenance and get your filters and your fuel treated so you don't get stuck with the cold winter coming soon. Thank you, and tune in next time, and we'll be going more in depth about the maintenance products, more products from AGCO Parts, Massey Ferguson, and Rhino Ag. Tune in for future videos, and if you're in West Central Missouri, stop in and visit us at Vahrenberg Implement. We got the parts and the accessories to keep you running all year long.